Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ohak Cade, I'm a composer, and today we're going to be doing an album reaction to Xdinary Heroes' first album, Troubleshooting. This was a special request by my patron Cho. Thank you so much, Cho, for supporting the channel. And we're doing this because Cho purchased a casual album reaction in my shop on Patreon. A casual album reaction basically means that we're going to listen to the whole album from start to finish without stopping, and I'll make my comments over the music as the music plays. So I am going to be talking over the music today, and we're not going to be doing a lyrical analysis. If you'd like to know more about my shop and my Patreon benefits, I'm going to explain all of that briefly right now, but if you'd like to skip straight to the reaction, I've included timestamps. Hello everyone, I'd like to run you through how my Patreon works real quick. For $3 at the mood tier, you get to view all the content. For $5 at the key tier, you will get song reaction opportunities, as well as the ability to submit song suggestions for polls and vote on the polls. The only caveat with the key tier is that none of the song requests are guaranteed. That's where the tempo tier comes in, where you'll always get a guaranteed song request in the rotating queue. Now here's how these tiers work, melody to opus. Melody is for EPs, aria is for albums, and opus is for albums or custom-made playlists by you. And the longer you're subscribed to these tiers, the more in-depth the analysis of your reaction will be. So for example, if you subscribe for 1 month, the reaction will be casual. If you're subscribed for 2 months, the reaction will be semi-formal. And if you're subscribed for 3 months, the reaction will be formal, as in full analysis, full lyrical analysis in depth. These are limited tiers with only 5 spots per tier, and each tier will have its own rotating queue. Now, if you happen to not be interested in waiting, you can always purchase them in my new shop that I just launched. You can purchase a wide variety of reactions from the shop, from 10 minutes to 30 minutes to an EP reaction, a live set reaction. So if you're interested in supporting, have a look around, see what works for you. But I do want to emphasize that these queues and the spots are wide open. So if you would like to support, get your requests in, now is a really good time. Thank you so much for listening. Now, Cha has provided me with some context on this group and this album. I'm going to summarize it here briefly. Their message, motto, slogan of the lore is "We are all heroes," implying anyone can be a hero. The fandom is called Villains, because there's no heroes without the villains. I like that. On drums, we have the leader Matt Hyung, otherwise known as Gonil. The keyboardist slash main vocalist is Jung Soo. The rhythm guitarist, vocalist, rapper is Gaon. On synthesizer, we have a vocalist and rapper called Ode. The lead guitarist is Jun Han, and the bass guitarist slash main vocalist slash face of the group slash maknae is Juyeon. Yeah, and a lot of the rest of the context is just about some fun facts, and what was really interesting is to read that they are all involved in lyric writing, composing, and production. And it seems like J6 kind of paved the way for bringing back rock music to the general audience of K-pop, and now Xdinary Heroes are following in their footsteps with a different sound that could appeal to Gen Z as well. Okay, sounds good. I have already gotten a good taste of this album as I reacted to the instrumental sampler, which I very much enjoyed, and I'm so glad that I'm getting to check out this debut with the vocals, etc. Let's not delay any further, and we'll jump right into this and see what's going on. The first song is called No Matter. Let's go. This instrumental goes so hard. This chorus is great. What an opener for the album, seriously. I like this guy's voice. He's the keyboardist. This instrumental goes so crazy. I love the complexity of it. So progressive. I love that little shredding part before the chorus. It's so sick. Great bridge building. That is such a great hook. And that shredding guitar under their harmonies, awesome. What a blend. Oh yeah. That's Jun Han, right? That's a great track. We'll see if the other songs can beat that one, but I really, really enjoyed that. This is Little Things. I recognize this riff from the sampler. I quite like Gowan's voice. His voice is really nice too. They're all so good. Love the space, just the bass and the drums and his vocal. Nice keyboard in the background. The energy that this band creates is so great. I'm so into it. So much energy. I absolutely love that chorus melody. It kind of hangs out in the middle lower range. Really gives a nice dimension to the song with lower melodies like that too, you know? I love this bridge. It's so pretty. I love the drum work in this bridge. Those little kicks. Gorgeous song. Love the extended notes there. Awesome, love that track. Those two first songs are neck and neck. I think I still like the first song more because I love the heavier sound, but still, that one was really good. Great hi-hat. Excuse me. I like those synths. Really great texture. The drums are really standing out in this song a lot, and the bass. This song isn't hitting me as much as the first two. I'm not as crazy about the vocal melodies. They're a little bit typical of the genre. That, you know, it's very common. You've sort of heard it a lot before. Still pretty good though. I like this. Hey, I like the way that ended. That was cool. I like the way it ended on that rap first. That was actually really cool. Damn, this reminds me of something. Is it Franz Ferdinand? Yeah, Franz Ferdinand. This part is really pretty. Interesting. This one is giving me emo vibes a little bit, which I like. This part's a little silly, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think Gaon and Jungsu are my favorite voices so far. And the vocal production is beautiful. Very little auto-tune. Obviously, it's there, but it's imperceptible, and I love that. I love that this album is keeping me on edge the whole time. There's not one dull moment, you know? This is the only part I'm not crazy about. It sounds a bit silly, but the rest of the song is great. That was a contender. I quite like that song. That was more on the lines of the first two songs. I like that the pace is pacing. We're not slowing down just yet. I like those syncopated riffs. He is such a great singer. That was a really cool effect, the The chorus melody of this one is also very typical of rock, but there's something more appealing about it to me. I'm quite happy to listen to this. I remember this part from the sampler. The Love that there is space for an extended guitar solo. So good. Sick vocal layering there. This song sounds the most retro so far. It has a really old school vibe, which is really cool. Very good, very impressive stuff. Dreaming Girl. This one? Yeah. This is the harmonically beautiful one I pointed out in the sampler. I love the guitar work on this. I'm obsessed with his voice, I'm sorry. I know Juyeon is doing equally as many lead parts, but there's something about Jungsu's that is so great. And Gaon too. I love Oda's voice as well. I feel like he should sing more as well. That is catchy as hell. Love that vocal run. That was a great vocal moment. I really like Gonil's voice too. They're all so good. But I really liked the sound of Gonil's verse, musically too. This chorus is awesome. I love it. This is such a standout song for me. What a great bridge. There's like something kind of casual and drunk about it, almost. Like they're all taking shots on a boat. The mixing on this album is so good. It's very pleasant sounding to the ears. Nothing sounds too loud or too harsh. Really gorgeous stuff. Really like that song. And a pretty unexpected chord at the end there. The cherry on top.
All this time I was blind. 아무것도 몰랐어. But now that I know. Birthday night, glowing lights. 늘어가는 촛불을 보면서 난 웃을 수 없었어. 한없이 흘러가.
Really taking it down for this one, huh? Wow. The song is really pretty. The vocal performances are stunning. And I think the chorus is like very, very well written. Of course, it's a little bit more by the numbers ballad type song, but you know, it makes such a difference when the instruments are so organic and there's lots of details in the drum patterns and the guitars. It's also a nice valley in the track list. I love that the chorus doesn't start on the root chord. There's a sort of anticlimactic feeling to the beginning of the chorus that is actually very nice. It's an unexpected touch that I love. That was nice. Bombastic.
All this time I was blind. 아무것도 몰랐어. But now that I know this.
Cool. Yeah, pretty song. Pretty. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Wouldn't be a standout for me, but I do understand including a song like that on the album.
Walking to the moon. Hey, 꼭 붙어 있는 notice. 담배는 걱정 마시고. 다 지금 이 순간에 focus. 진심은 저리로. Just put it down below. 뻔뻔히 보여. Oh, oh, your love. Oh, oh. 쏟아지는 moonlight. 하나 둘 셋 뛰어올라 이제 곧 랜딩하니 방의 금지 모드 여기서 내려보는 지구는 blue way 제일 위에 걸터 앉아 부르는 노래 더 짙어져간 darkness 느껴지는 온기 함께 잡는 세상 다르게
Yeah, I remember this one from the sampler. It's giving me slight circusy vibes for some reason, and you know I can't pinpoint why that is, but it's cute. Some quirky, playful synth work there. I love the guitar melodies in the chorus. It really keeps things interesting, you know? You have to really keep looking out for stuff or you'll miss it. Like that. Love it.
멀리서 올려다본 이곳은 truly 제 아름답게 빛나 이대로 오래 더 머무르자 endless 미련 없단 듯이 노래해 먹는 세상 다르게
Yeah. Love the guitar melodies in this song. They were just so good. The vocals were decent, but the guitar really stood out to me in that song. Absolutely loved it. Probably a lot of that was Junhan, I would assume. This is the metal one. I've been looking forward to this one. Let's see how this goes.
따뜻한 눈앞에 golden trophy 역전의 기회를 노리
This is super fun. Cool. I think I prefer the verses than the chorus in the song, but we'll see how it goes. Like, these choruses are awesome. Sorry, the verses, I mean. I love that part. With the synth. And I like that drum machine in this part. And I like those quick guitars and drums. We have a halftime feel here, which is cool. It's a variation from the first chorus. They cut the chorus short that time, which is interesting. Oh, this is the chorus, okay. The mixing in that one, I wasn't as crazy about. The vocals are very much to the forefront, and the instrumental was a little behind it, but it was still pretty cool. I really like the verses in that previous song with the heavier riffs. What a fun instrumental. I love how chaotic this one is. This one is super fun. I really like it. Another standout. That chorus gets me so hyped. So pretty. Bit of a dance pop feeling, which is cool. Different vibe from the rest of the tracks. Like, listen to all this variety. I love it. This song is so sick. This is definitely one of my favorites. Like, look, listen to how impactful it is to just hang out in this soft space here before kicking back in. That was one of my favorites, absolutely. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize it, but that was the last song on the album. Completely lost track of time. This was a really fun album, way more fun than I expected. I mean, I had a sense of their compositional style, their musicianship, their talents, and their complexity from the instrumental sampler, but hearing it with their voices is a whole other story, and there's so many more interesting musical details to be heard in this album than what was shown in the sampler, and I just enjoyed every minute of it. They still exceeded my expectations, even though my expectations were high. Really cool to discover what their voices sounded like. Again, my favorite singers were probably Jungsu and Gaon, but again, every vocalist had great moments. And I love how the songs were balanced so that every musician could shine and provide really sick parts. My favorite songs were No Matter, Dreaming Girl, and Night of Fireworks. They were really great tracks. I really enjoyed them. My least favorite songs were probably Undefined and maybe Until the End of Time, because I just felt they were the least special stylistically. They were cute and they weren't bad by any means. Overall, the quality of the songwriting, composition, and performances, everything on this album was so high. Very high praise from me. Genuinely, really enjoyed it. I was debating whether to give album ratings in these reactions, but I don't really like to do that because people get hung up on it, first of all, and even I don't really care for ratings, and even if I were to give this album an 8 or a 9 out of 10, it's not a number that I would ever stand behind, because of course over time people's feelings develop as they listen to albums, so the rating would change, so it's kind of pointless to do. I think you can tell just from my reaction that I really enjoyed this. It was right up my alley, and I look forward to hearing more from these guys. Yeah, so that's about it for my analysis of Xdinary Heroes' Troubleshooting debut album. Thank you again to Chaw for supporting the channel with this request. Again, if you'd like some guaranteed requests, check out my Patreon where you can get requests through tiers or through the shop. That's about it. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.